guys. I'm trying to sort this out and understand it because it sounds like there's two Constantines that were in production, a Constantine reboot and Constantine 2. And I think everybody watching his channel is old enough to remember Keanu Reeves fucking with the devil and telling him to shove it up his ass. But I actually like that movie. Like, it was dark. It was a little bit funny. It was kind of deep. But I didn't even know there were two things in the works, and one of them might be scrapped. And I'm hoping it was the one that was going to be woke and race swapped. So I'm going to go over 2 articles in this one. Try and keep up because it gets a little confusing. But before we get into it, guys, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this video out. YouTube absolutely hates small creators, especially when they go against the narrative. So any support is appreciated. All right, now that I'm done chilling, let's read these articles and see what the hell is going on. A new report claims that J.J. Abrams and Bad Robot Productions' previously announced Constantine series is dead. Back in 2021, it was reported by Deadline that Abrams and his Bad Robot Productions company had tapped writer Guy Bolton to write a series that was expected to stream on the HBO Max service. In that report, it was detailed by Peter White that the character is set to be cast as a diverse lead, a departure from the one played by Matt Ryan in the NBC series, which aired for 1 season between 2014 and 2015. Because, of course, it's fucking Abrams. Fucking Jar Jar Abrams, the woke dumb fuck, who fucking ruins everything, almost as bad as Kathleen Kennedy. In some respects, I'd say he's worse, but not only would it be a departure from the NBC series, but it would also be a departure from the original Vertigo comics. Well, yeah. ESG books. How's that fucking working out for everybody? Fucking bastards. A day before White's report, a rumor from the Illuminati, I mean, that's kind of a funny name, detailed the production is currently searching for an actor for the lead role with the hopes of casting a BIPOC actor in their late 20s, similar to a young Riz Ahmed. Everything woke turns to shit. In April 2022, the outlet reported that Abrams and HBO Max were looking to cast British actor Sope Dirisu to play Constantine. Fucking why? Fuck. They stated, according to our sources, Warner Brothers is circling Sope Dirisu to play the Constantine in the new HBO Max series. Of course. All these fucking woke companies. I hope they dumped a shit ton of money into this and it's canceled. I really do. Lose all the money. Night's Edge Media has also claimed to reveal a log line for the series that read, the series blends urban action, body horror, and the supernatural in the streets of modern-day London. It follows a young man whose entire world is upended when a chance encounter with a young girl pulls him into the dark and treacherous world of the occult. Furthermore, they noted that the production was looking for a 10-year-old female girl of Cambodian heritage to play the role of a character named Akara, which the outlet speculated could be Astra, also known as Astrid from the original comics. Well, that makes sense. We're just going to race swap every fucking buddy because that's what people obviously fucking love, since they're obviously not buying your movie tickets, you stupid fucks. In September 2022, White reported that HBO Max had passed on both Constantine series as well as a live-action Madame Xanadu series with Angela Robinson attached. At the time, White detailed that while HBO Max passed on both series, they would be shopped by the studio to other platforms. Of course. Now, a report from Variety detailed that the series is officially dead. Zach Sharf reports a new Constantine series for Max by J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot Productions had been in development when the news hit of Reeves' potential return for a movie sequel. The new show had been far enough into development that the lead actor was already in talks to take on the lead role, but sources confirmed to Variety that the Max project was dead. I normally, and it usually works out for me, that anytime somebody says they have sources that a project is dead, it's usually fucking not. Which is also why I don't believe the entire cast of Snow White's been fucking ejected and they're reshooting the entire movie and they're going to do it in a year. It's not going to happen. Guarantee what they are doing is adding CGI where they can of fucking dwarves. Anyway, another video, different one, going back. He added 4 scripts were written in the series, which was set in the contemporary London, blah, 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 blah. All right. So we got this article. All right. So we got this article saying the series is dead and that they have killed JJ and that they have killed Jar Jar Abrams fucking. All right. So this article says that they've killed Jar Jar Abrams fucking series. I hope to God they did. Part of me doesn't, because I want to see it go out and get absolutely fucking destroyed in the ratings and nobody watches fucking pile of shit. But it did mention that Keanu Reeves is coming back for a Constantine 2. And I've got this article here. Constantine director Francis Lawrence confirms sequel is still in development as an R-rated Elseworlds movie. Fantastic. God, Keanu's a national fucking treasure. Reports of the sequel to the 2005 film Constantine starring Keanu Reeves don't feel like they were that long ago. I mean, I just watched it like 2 months ago. I do love that movie. This led to some to believe that the sequel has stalled and become another victim of James Gunn's and Peter Safran's cleanup at DC Studios. Well, as of this week, we have an update on the original director Francis Lawrence, and it's good news for the second part's progress, putting to rest any lingering doubts. Promoting the latest Hunger Games movie, he confirmed to the Bro Bible that the old team of himself, Keanu Reeves, and writer Akiva Goldsman are working on the story. Praise be to Jesus. I am ecstatic that the woke show is fucking dead, but the movie with the original actor that hopefully won't be woke. Hopefully. It's 2023, weirder things have fucking happened. They could fucking swap them out with, or fuck, the number of things they could do. Those kind of DC characters, Vertigo characters have bounced around and we've tried to gain control. We finally have, and Keanu, and Akiva Goldsman, who did the movie together originally, are batting around ideas, but we're sort of halted by the strike. Of course you are. Because those fucking morons in their fucking $1 million mansions are like, oh, I want more money. Fuck off. You get paid to be a liar. You should be happy you get anything. However, we are actively coming up with ideas to create a part 2, and it will be rated R. I mean, they'll rate anything R at, like, even stuff that didn't used to be rated R, they'll rate it R now. So it could be what I'm used to being a PG-13 movie, but the original was kind of dark and dirty, so we'll see how that goes. What was it actually rated? But yeah, okay, so the original, or the first movie was rated R as well, so okay, that makes sense. As Lawrence noted, the project is impacted by the present realities on the ground in Hollywood, but involving Gunn and Safran doesn't appear to be as big of an issue as the strikes. They're involved, he says, because they're part of, people who have controlled the rights. So these fucktards can come in and just be like, no, you get a race slap him. Keanu's out. Fucking beta cucks. Lawrence wouldn't divulge specifics of the plot. He, Reeves, and Goldsman are discussing, but he deigned to share John Constantine's age will be a factor. The idea we have is that we would not be pretending that this is what happens 2 weeks after the last Constantine. This is an older version of John Constantine. Fuck. That could quite literally mean that he's just there guiding some strong, independent woman of fucking color to replace him. If fucking Jar Jar Abrams has anything to fucking say about it, that's what'll fucking happen. Keanu Reeves is getting older and more grizzled, so that is the angle we're going to use when revisiting past roles like Neo in The Matrix, Resurrection. John Wick is a major reason for that, as the profitable action film series proved the actor is not getting too old for this stuff yet. That's because he's not a fat weirdo that sits on the couch on fucking Twitter all day. I don't know. With hearing how many of the original is there, but that Jar Jar Abrams is going to be fucking included, I have my doubts that this is going to be a fucking good movie. And I hope to God I'm fucking wrong. But the reality is, I'm probably not. But guys, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments section. I absolutely am a fan that J.J. Abrams lost his fucking series. And I'm also kind of happy that the original team here is working on Constantine too. but I still think Abrams is going to fuck it up. But tell me your thoughts in the comments section. While you're there, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share this video out, guys. But until the next one, be easy like sleazy.